Today on the Topping Show, Matt Walsh pulls mask off Fox News, Bud Light CEO breaks silence, Cartoon Network sneaks gender identity into cartoons, Yealing clarifies a drag event, actress makes an abortion cake, Supreme Court sides with Jack Daniels, Tesla is offering free charging as an incentive, Disney's CFO stands down, Virgin Galactic will start their commercial flights this month, Google to add to their fashion app, and Kroger, their stock just took a little bit of a dip. All that and much, much more on the Topping Show. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of The Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, that's a joke. If you're a business owner or an IT leader, you need a little assistance, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Now, other interesting political news, you have the United States Supreme Court taking on the case of Jack Daniels versus a shitty toy company. Now, this is specifically the case of Jack Daniels Properties, Inc. versus VIP Properties, LLC. VIP Products, LLC. Which I can only assume is for VIPs only. I couldn't afford it, probably. Now, VIP Products is a Arizona-based manufacturer and seller of new toy brands called Bad Spangles Toy since 2014. Now, it's for dog toys, and the company's Silly Squeakers line of chew toys that mimic liquor bottles, wine, as well as soda companies. They have something called Mountain Drool, which is a parody of Mountain Dew. They also have Heine Sniffin instead of Heineken, so that's a parody of Heineken. Now, Jack Daniels and a lot of these companies are building brands. They're not just, I know it's cliche to say, but they are selling their liquids as well. But all these companies make a lot of money off of merchandising. Think of Harley Davidson. A t-shirt of Harley Davidson is minimum like $50. Very protective of their intellectual property. That's why you can charge a premium. You're not going to see those shirts from Harley at the dollar store. Now, this toy company came out with a bottle that mimicked the Jack Daniels iconic curves of the bottle and their designs. Now, specifically, the toy brand also had, instead of the Old 7 brand, which is the original, and it says, Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey, the parody said Old Number 2 and On Your Tennessee Carpet, which that is empirically pretty funny and cute. Now, the original bottle also notes 40% alcohol by volume, which is disappointing because guess what? It used to be a lot higher back in the day. Another topic for another time, perhaps. But the parody one features a dog face, and it says 43% poo by volume and 100% smelly. Now, the packaging of the toy also retailed for around $20. It did have on small print on the product, it said this product, quote, "This product is not affiliated with Jack Daniel Distillery," unquote. Now, part of me kind of suspects that's also one way to ignite the fire where you're specifically admitting that you're pairing that parody of that specific iconic whiskey brand. You can't really make the argument where it's just generic whiskey if you're making so many direct references to the product. Now, at the center of the case is the Lanham Act, Lanham, and the country's core federal trademark law. It prohibits using a trademark in a way that is likely to cause confusion as to the origin, sponsorship, or approval of the goods. Now, a lower court ruled that the parody was accurate and they could continue selling. Supreme Court, which again, it kind of shows the importance of the priorities in the United States right now. With everything going on, we're talking about dog toys. Really? Well, okay, I know it does have some business significance, so gain my interest. Now, it's one of those things where I wholeheartedly agree with the Supreme Court decision in terms of Jack Daniels, in this case, they should have the business opportunity to make their own dog toy with their own intellectual property that they've invested marketing dollars for decades upon decades. And this other company was profiting off of it by making this parody. And again, it was pretty bluntly making fun of the original product. But it is interesting to see dog toys made the news today. But time shall tell to see if Jack Daniels actually makes an original product, which here's a bit, the business Model has already been proven. People are buying a squeaky toy. If I was Jack Daniels, I'd definitely make a real one now. It's just, I don't know. We'll see if they actually do, though. I want to thank you for taking the time to tune in today. It really helps me out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, share with your friends. Each one of those things greatly helps the channel grow and develop. And the more we can build the channel, the more we can reinvest back in the channel with exceptional content and technologies. Maybe some picture-in-picture someday. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers. Heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone to stay safe and fight the good fight.